A wildlife biologist models a deer population as P of t equals 50 plus 8t plus 0.5 t squared, where t is years since 2020 and p is the population in hundreds. Let's find the instantaneous rate of change of the population at t equals 5 years. So, let's see first what I have. A deer population is modeled by this given function. What I want to do is I want to know something very specific. How fast is this population changing at exactly t equals 5? Not between year 4 and 5, not between year 5 and 6, but exactly when t equals 5. But remember that rate of change needs an interval. So, how can we calculate it at just one instant? Let's find out together. We have that P of t equals 50 plus 8t plus 0.5 t squared, where t represents the number of years since 2020 and p is the deer population measured in hundreds. We want the instantaneous rate of change when t equals 5. From the two previous videos, we know the idea. We cannot calculate an average rate of change by using only one point. So, we are going to create a second point, which should be very close to t equals 5. And then we're going to move it closer and closer and closer, and we will see what happens to the rate of change. So, you see in front of you that I firstly calculated p of 5 by substituting 5 in the given equation. I found that p of 5 is 102.5, which is hundreds of deer. Then I calculated p of 5.1, and I found it to be equal to 103.805. And then I just calculated the average rate of change over the interval from 5 to 5.1. I found it to be 1305. In my second attempt, I got closer to 5. Instead of using 5.1, I used this time the 5.01. I recalculated from the beginning the p of 5.01, which was equal to 102.6301. And then again, I calculated the average rate of change on this new smaller interval. I found that to be 13.01. I did not stop there, but I had the third attempt as well. This time in an even smaller interval from 5 to 5.001. But the process remained the same. I was calculating P of 5.001 and then recalculating the average rate of change over this smaller interval. I found it to be 13.0005. Let's see something. Let's see what happened throughout this process. As our interval becomes smaller and smaller, our average rate of change approaches number 13. You can see that it started from 13.05, then it moved to 13.01, and now it moved to 13.0005. Therefore, we can say that the instantaneous rate of change at t equals 5 is 1300 deer per year. And because the population is measured in hundreds, that means that we expect to have 1,300 deer per year. Now, I want you to notice how everything we've learned comes together. In the first video of 1.1, we started with an average rate of change and made the interval smaller and smaller. Then, in video 2, we saw that geometrically that meant that the second line approaches the tangent line. So this number here, the 13.05, then 13.01, 13.0005, are actually representing the slopes of the second lines that are getting closer and closer and closer to the slope of the tangent line. And that tangent line's slope will be equal to 13. If you remember only one thing from these videos, from these three videos on 1.1, please remember this. Smaller intervals lead to better approximation. As the interval approaches zero, then we have the best approximation of that slope. All these mega smart notes included, which were used for this lesson, are linked in the description below. You will also be able to find the Unit 1 bundle and my complete AP Calculus collection in the description as well. If you are following the full AP Calculus series, make sure you've watched the first two lessons. That is for now. I'll see you in the next video.